Happy Sunday, everyone. Monday, if you're just now seeing this from the upload. Welcome to another 140 by 40. It's your girl Samantha here, and I'm not gonna waste no time. Don't worry about this little house dress, you hear me? We have got to get into the weight loss for this week. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some weight loss in it, because your girl has finally crested back in to the 270s, and I never would imagine. Look, I'm just trying to find my exact weight from today. I never imagined I would be so excited to be 278.8 pounds. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I've lost, what's that? Last week, 280.8, so 2 pounds for this past week. And I'm so glad, y'all. It has not been difficult, and I think that was my worst fear, was that it would be like just the most tumultuous journey ever, just to get back to where I started, which was 277, right? So I'm so grateful to God that it has not been like that, right? I even through a back injury, even through this may be TMI, but PMS and issues with, woman troubles this week, I still managed to lose 2 pounds, and I'm so pleased. So let's get into it. I want to first talk about my blood pressure, right? So one of the things that my doctor had me do is this. Can y'all see it? Blood pressure log. So basically each day at the same time, around the same time, because I have to take my blood pressure, right? So I had started out in the 140s basically. So the first day I did my blood pressure, it was 140/68. But today, okay, it was down to 119/75. Hold on, let me show you. I bought this little blood pressure monitor. You can get these at CVS or Walgreens, whatever your little, local pharmacy is. And it's just a little wrist monitor. And I got this kind because your girl got the auntie arms, and it is hard, okay, to get a cuff extender, whatever you may need to get an accurate read for myself. Okay, I ain't no nurse and no CNA and nothing like that, so I don't know nothing about it. But this little guy you put on your wrist, you hit start, feet flat on the floor, and you do this, and I'm gonna shut up for 2 seconds so it can take my blood pressure. And boom, just like that. Okay, so it's a little higher now than it was when I took it earlier, but 127/80 with a pulse of 114. I have always been, I don't know if you can see it, in this little red, or at the top of the yellow cresting into the red. But when I took it earlier today, at 7:37, it's a little bit later, it was in the green zone, and right now it's fully in the yellow zone. So either way, this is a huge improvement for me, and I'm just really happy about that. So I mean, obviously I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I love this little thing because I don't know how to take no blood pressure. I don't even understand what I'm looking at half the time, but I can read colors and understand that red is bad and green is good. And I was in the red for the most part, upper yellow into red, and now I'm flush in the yellow, and earlier I was in the green. So that means what? And so the next thing I wanted to talk about was basically goal setting, right? So my goal is obviously 140 by 40, right? But let's look at that in smaller chunks. And normally when I do this, I'm like, okay, I need to lose 50 pounds, and then I need to lose 50 more pounds, like that. But that can be super daunting, super overwhelming, and hard to really digest and make progress in your mind and to continue on. So my brother-in-law, we were talking about this, and he told me about some girl he saw, and I hate that I don't know who she was, but she had basically, like myself, chronicled her weight loss journey, right? And she talked about how she just took small, manageable chunks, right? So she started off in the 300s, and this week I'm gonna get to the 290s, or you know, that kind of thing. So small chunks. And there's so much wisdom to be had in that. And so really what I'm looking at for myself, right, is to lose 10 pounds a month, right? But here's the thing, I have no intention, no desire to beat myself up about not reaching that goal, but to stay consistent and persistent towards that end, right? So having said that, today I'm 278.8. By the end of this week, I hope to be 275, right? And that to me is manageable. I can do that. And I've upped my cardio on the treadmill to 45 minutes. And let me tell y'all remember I said I'm the queen of Charlie horses now. I can't walk 10 seconds without my legs trying to cramp up and just give me the time of my life, and not in a good way, okay? But I have not once gotten a Charlie horse, and I just am so pleased with that, because I was worried about that being a discouragement for me, you know, in this ride. My brother-in-law is actually down in the garage right now putting together the bike, so I'll be adding that into my workout routine. And I have not taken my measurements yet, so I'll probably do that like Wednesday and do like a short little check-in with you guys with my measurements. And I haven't gone over my the rest of my lab work with you, but I want to do that as well. But mainly I have been trying to stay focused, eat well, and enjoy what I'm eating. So having said that, let's talk about cravings. This week I was craving chili dogs, but one thing I have really been trying to do is manage the amount of bread I eat. Now, mind you, I said bread, not carbs, okay? Because I'm still eating them carbs, because I refuse to deprive myself of anything. Because I feel like if I do a restrictive diet where I take something completely out, that I will fall off the bandwagon and sabotage right away. So I was like, well, okay, what can I do to have these chili dogs, but not the bread? And the simple thing to do is just have bunless chili dogs. So what did I do? I went and got two cheese stuffed, I got cheese stuffed beef sausage. I cooked those up, made some chili, and I just heaped the chili on top of the dogs, put some cheese on it, and my craving was satisfied. I didn't miss the bread at all. So that's the first thing. I have a sweet tooth. Y'all know I be baking cookies and cakes and candy and pie, and not having that just like whenever I get the urge has been a bit of a struggle. What have I found to replace that? Rice Krispie treats. So I don't buy the ones in the store. I buy marshmallows, and I get the Rice Krispie cereal, and I just make a small, and by small I mean kind of biggish, but enough for me to have twice, right? A serving of Rice Krispie treats. And I just put it in melt the butter, melt the marshmallows, pour a little vanilla, put the Rice Krispie treats in, mix it up, and put them in two little bowls so I can have them different days. That has been a saving grace for me, because I gotta have my sweets, but I don't want to have something that's so heavy that I feel guilty later when I've gained weight and I'm trying to lose weight, and I don't eat it every night, right? Some nights you have to choose, right, what you're gonna do. And so that's what I've been doing, and it has helped me tremendously. So put down in the comments below, what kind of things do you crave, and how are you satisfying those cravings? Another day I had a craving for French fries, so rather than going to McDonald's or Five Guys and getting French fries and eating those, I took a potato myself, cut it up, and made my own French fries, and that was satisfying for me. So that, I'm not depriving myself of things, and I make sure that I am staying in a caloric deficit, but I'm choosing to make this a way of life. So how I'm learning to eat, it has to be sustainable for me for the long run. And am I never gonna eat French fries again? Heck no. So I don't want to be eating no diet or taking. I don't want to do a diet that's gonna make me restrict something that I know good and full well I'm gonna still be eating later. And so I have to learn how to eat in moderation, and everything is good in moderation. So that's the name of the game. What else is it? That's it. I wanted to pop in and run it down with you guys and let you know the good news. Put in the comments below what's your goal for the month and what steps are you going to take to get there. Without a plan, a goal ain't nothing but a dream. You got to do the work. So make your plan and work. Your dreams are great if you sleep, but when you're woke, you need to be doing what you got to do to make those dreams a reality. So until next time, I will catch you guys later.